It's big truck time apparently, as we've already talked about the one with the blue oval badges. Today though, it's Chevrolet's turn because the 2024 Chevy Silverado HD is here with more power, fresh faces, and nicer interiors. It all adds up to heavy-duty trucks that can tow and haul more while also becoming more efficient at the same time. The 2024 Silverado HD, which is offered as the 2500 HD and 3500 HD, gets some updated styling. You have a new fascia, new headlights, and a new grille as well. There are a set of C-shaped LED lights on the nose. LTZ ZR2 and high country models get dual projector headlights, which deliver an animated light sequence when the driver walks up to or walks away from their truck. Tow hooks are now standard kit, and you have bold Chevrolet script on the hood scoop. Out back, the Silverado HD still has the corner step rear bumpers, an available multi-flex tailgate, an available 120 volt power outlet, and up to 83.5 cubic feet of space with the long bed. While the outside gets some love, so too does the cabin of this big rig. The LT, LTZ, and high country models feature a new instrument panel and infotainment display. You'll have a 12.3-inch configurable display ahead of the driver with a 13.4-inch infotainment screen. Chevy says the center screen and the other controls are canted towards the driver to evoke the classic and simple looks of the CK series trucks from the 70s and 80s. I understand how they're trying to connect the dots here, but this one feels like a stretch. I mean, I get what they're saying with how the right side of the panel is sort of aimed at the driver like the old trucks were. Regardless, it looks great and modern and should work pretty darn well based on what the latest Silverado 1500 has to offer. Speaking of modern, Chevy has fitted the Silverado HD with a system called Adaptive Cruise Control with Trailer. It's a smart cruise control that takes into consideration the added drag when you're towing something, as well as the increased braking distance. You have trailer side blind zone alerts and a warning system that lets you know if you exceed the gross combined weight rating. The standard engine is a 6.6-liter gas V8 that produces 401 horsepower and 464 pound-feet of torque. Instead of the former 6-speed automatic, it now works with an Allison 10-speed gearbox. That gearbox is also employed on the optional 6.6-liter Duramax turbodiesel V8. The Duramax produces 470 horsepower and 975 pound-feet of torque, which is a nice bump from the 445 horsepower and 910 pound-feet of last year's model. And speaking before about that gross combined weight rating, the 6.6-liter gas V8 is rated at 26,000 pounds, which is 2,000 more than before. As for towing, the diesel-drinking 2500 HD can tow up to 22,500 pounds, while the 3500 HD can handle up to 36,000 pounds. A bit more interesting than the standard models, though, is the upcoming ZR2 version. This should battle nicely alongside the Super Duty Tremors and the Ram Power Wagon. I need to talk to the Kelley Blue Book side of the family and organize a test of all three monster machines with a few days spent out tromping through some forest trails. We'll have to wait a bit for that though, as production on the Silverado HD is set to begin in the first half of 2023. And that's around the time when Chevy will let us know the pricing as well.